I don't even know where it's streaming to. Ain't that the crazy part? Um, I ain't got comments. I ain't got nothing, bro. What the fuck is going on? All right, testing, testing. Okay, there we go. We got video. We got video now. It's not how I want it though, because what's up, what's up, what's up, y'all? Let me know if you can see me, if you can hear me. We are currently working out some technical difficulties here, right? So, hold on. Which one is it? Is this one? Yeah, I think it's, yep. Yeah. But now it's too far. Now I need to pan it back the other way. Okay, that's not it. All right. So that's where it is regularly. We're gonna move it here. No, go back that way. And then move it the other way. No. That's a tilt. Pan tilt. I really honestly just wanted to use a different camera, but I don't know why. If y'all tapping in, man, go ahead and hop down in the comments. Tap in where y'all tapping in from. Give us about 5 minutes and then we're gonna get this thing started. Mm, so yeah, I really honestly like I wanna be able to cancel. Hold on. Cause where's the other one? All right, I'm trying to get some comments up, y'all, too. I'm a little bit rusty. I ain't did this in a minute on the computer. So as y'all know, everything be out of whack. Huh. Um, okay, ain't nobody in here for real anyway. So we're just gonna take this time to set it up, right? So I'm gonna finish setting up. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna gotta say, and then by the end of this, by the time you finish watching this video, you will know exactly what it is that you need to know going forward. This camera shit is pissing me off, though. I ain't gonna lie. Why I can't add my other camera? Like, all right. So, there's two different ones they named after the same shit. If you can hear the sound of my voice, don't go nowhere. I see we got 4 people in there. Make sure y'all jump down in the comments. Working through some technical difficulties. All right, so there go camera 1. I want a camera 2. That's what I want. I really want to name the other one separately. All right. So until we can figure that out, we gonna do this. All right, everything was default settings, configure video, activate, deactivate. I was trying to see if the Zoom was gonna work, but I thought it did, but also it didn't. Okay, nope. No Zoom down. So it must be this one. Ah, there you go. I knew we figured out. We always do. We always do. Alright. So now we got that figured out. Which honestly is a little bit close for my liking. Let me try something else. Hold on. There you go. Kind of, sort of, almost, kind of, maybe. All right. Ooh, goddamn. All right, so auto exposure, cause that shit was crazy. That shit was definitely crazy. Yeah, it should be on autofocus. All right, so it's just so close. Like, goddamn, back up, nigga. Okay. That should have way too long. Nah, like we was talking about yesterday, TJ. Like I don't even. We don't know how long that shit gonna be around, so we we getting back to what we know. Like TikTok ain't paying me neither, so I like TikTok for fun, but that shit ain't paying. I'm coming back home to the play button. Coming back home to the play button, baby. But I ain't did it in a while, so I'm trying to get all my settings on the up and up. I want it. Mm, so yeah, like so I've been monetized on YouTube like for a while. Like like the LS Chevy Rider brand was born here on YouTube. Like then I ventured out to TikTok. Then I ventured out to, well, I ain't really venture out to Facebook, but that's crazy. That is crazy. But yeah, man, basically we trying to get some structure back going on over here. And that's the whole purpose of this live right here, man. To let y'all know I'm coming back home. The content finna start rolling. We finna have like some structure. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring back the hangouts on StreamYard, the OG Hurricane Hangouts. You know what I'm saying? Like first Friday, matter of fact, I was gonna do the last Friday, but I don't like the way it sounds. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do first Fridays. First Fridays would be Hurricane Hangouts. You know what I'm saying? So matter of fact, let me write all this down before I forget it. And they be like, where that nigga at? I forgot. You said it was first Friday. Did I say that? Oh, damn, I did say that, didn't I? So yeah, let me get my little pen, jot down my little notes, etc., etc. We gonna get back. I'm trying to get paid on YouTube. I'm thinking about posting more to Facebook. So I've been working on the thing on Facebook. Know what I'm saying? Trying to get my stuff up over there too. So if you finna try to start doing something on Facebook, like I mean eventually, like I need to go ahead and make my page. So before I had a LS Chevrolet 254 page on YouTube or on Facebook, but um when I had ended up making like when I was trying to do some changes to my page or whatever, something messed up, lost my whole page, had to get rid of it, and it took that page with it. You know what I'm saying? So now I gotta pretty much start over from scratch. Well, not scratch. Well, scratch on the Facebook page, but it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing small thing to a giant type shit. So, uh, so yeah, I'm gonna get the Facebook group back on, but I need to build back the community here. You know what I'm saying? And then we can stretch back out to Facebook and all the other places. But yeah, that's the whole reason I ended up on TikTok, TJ. But I feel like so for perfect example, like I don't know that I would have ever ran into you through YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So I've been on YouTube for 12 years. I think it was 12 years. Let me check. Cause it just told me the other day. So I've been on TikTok since 2013, or not TikTok. I've been on YouTube since 2013. They say I joined April 17, 2013, which I believe that's when I had to make another page because I did have a YouTube before that. But 2013, you know what I'm saying? So 2013 is probably when I made it, but I probably didn't start taking it for real serious until about 3 years later. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember when I moved into my house, that's when I really picked it up and I started going and striving for shit. You know what I'm saying? That was 2016. You know what I'm saying? And in May of 2018, we had 663 subscribers, and now in 2025, we sitting here with 9.8. Yeah, like 9.8. Um, so where do we start? You still trying to hit 1K? So I won't lie, TJ. Like the climb was pretty crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at my whiteboard in front of me. So I was tracking it. So in May of 2018, I had 663 subscribers. Right. By November of 18, I had 1,868 subscribers, and then a year later, I jumped from 1868 to 5,690. So YouTube really be on some. Uh, I mean, if you consistently put into it, I feel like it'll grow. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta trust the process. You know what I'm saying? Back then, I feel like in these days it's probably a little bit easier because back then there wasn't shorts, or whatever they call them over here, reels, shorts, whatever they call them over here on YouTube. You didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff I feel like now you have access to that you didn't have. You know what I'm saying? That could boost the views and boost everything like that. So, uh, it's possible. It's definitely possible. Uh, like a lot of platforms, you found it or you based off of your community, right? So it was a click. You know what I'm saying? Like my boy Loco, my boy D Brooks, my boy JP, my boy Steve Davis, man. Like it was a whole community of us that was doing, LS swaps at the time. So we was all together. We all pushing each other's videos, etc., man. So it was a community, you know what I'm saying? And we boosted each other, we supported each other, you know what I'm saying? But life is just life, and people done, you know, drifted apart, you know what I'm saying? Drifted apart, doing other things, etc., you know what I'm saying? Life been life and or whatever. So, um, but I see the new generation, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's my man name? Chevy something. Like I see them doing like the lives and with everybody on there and everything, man. And it's like, bro, it's kind of like nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like we was doing that. Like I'm not saying that we set the trends or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that we the OGs or something. But according to the young niggas, according to the YNs, your boy is a unk nigga. So unk done. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing this for a while. So. Um, but it ain't to me. It's not like no competition type shit. Infamous, my motherfucking nigga. What's up, boy? I ain't see your ass in forever. Yo, Infamous is there, bro. Like I'm telling you, like the whole bro is a clique. Like it ain't nobody in here right now, bro. But once the word spread that we back, nigga, I'm telling you, it's up. Like I had a whole Discord, like the whole nine, TJ. You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna try to crank that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Infamous is like team big block, team carburetors. You know what I'm saying? He don't believe in fuel injection and shit. Oh, he been pushing you to do a LS? Nova? Are you feeling okay? That's Mr. Carburetor. That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Carburetor. But yeah, man. Anytime, like I said, we was on more of a set schedule. We knew when the lives was coming. The notifications went out a whole lot better, man. So uh going from there. But like I said, we finna do first Fridays. First Friday is gonna be the thing for the Hurricane Hangouts via fucking StreamYard. Like I said, I'm finna write this shit down because a nigga finna be 40 next month, bruh. Like, so, nigga be forgetting shit. So let me write this shit down. So it'll be first Fridays at 7, Hurricane Hangout. So that'll be the first Friday of every month. If we need to schedule it around some other shit, because life and shit be happening, then we will do that. But for the most part, first Fridays, 7. First Fridays at 7, we'll do the Hurricane Hangout. So make sure y'all spread the motherfucking word. It's coming back. It's back, bitch. That's crazy. That nigga Infamous done changed size. That's what had to happen, Infamous. I had to leave YouTube for you to finally put down that carburetor. I had to leave YouTube for some years for my nigga TJ or my nigga Infamous to finally be like, you know what? Fuel injection is pretty cool, nigga. Oh, you haven't. You just been trying to push TJ towards it. That's crazy. But yeah, man, we got a Discord. Well, I gotta find the link and download the shit again on. Yeah, but yeah, this he said it's still Carb Gang. All right, you know what it is on mine, my boy. You know what it is. But yeah, so we gonna get back into we're gonna get the Discord back popping. The content gonna be coming back on YouTube. Like I said, first Fridays at 7. We're gonna be doing a Hurricane Hangouts. It'll probably be like a couple days of the week that we'll do a live. I'm thinking like Wednesdays and Saturdays. I don't know. Like, let's just stick with Wednesdays for now. Wednesday we'll do like a what's going on, like Q&A session shit every Wednesday. That'll also give us an opportunity to, hype up and build back up the hype behind the Hurricane Hangouts and shit. So um probably because he think his carburetor can beat your fuel injection. That's why he pushing you away from it. He don't want you to have a competitive edge. But yeah, real talk. We'll get the Discord back jumping. You know what I'm saying? Wednesday lives also at 7. We'll do like a Q&A session, and like what's going on. I'm thinking about doing like breaking. I'm thinking about breaking the channel down into weeks. So week 1 we'll cover one car, like, cause y'all know I got a whole motherfucking fleet and shit, right? So it's a whole bunch of motherfucking cars. So we could have like Cutlass week. So that week, like whatever videos drop or whatever content is gonna go, it'll be on Cutlass shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you got C10 week, the Caprice week. Actually, it's 2 Caprices, so which one we want to do first? 2. We'll do the two. We'll do the 2-door Caprice first, and then we'll do the photo Caprice. So yeah, each week will be focused, instead of jumping all over the place like we usually do from video to video to video. It'll be Cutlass week, C10 week, Caprice week, 2-door Caprice week, photo, and then mystery week. Well, it ain't a mystery. Well, it won't be a mystery for long because eventually y'all know I'll run it out. But we may have something new coming to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, life just been going on and shit, man. My daughter graduated. Y'all know, um, but y'all that's been around for a long time, y'all remember that I've always talked about, like when my daughter got old enough to drive, and how I wanted to get her first car, and fix it up for her, make sure it was good for her and everything like that. So that's something that we gon' or that we will or have, brought to life or brought to fruition and everything. So um, y'all definitely got to watch out for that content that'll be coming. Um, it probably won't be as in depth as you know the Chevy bills, but it'll be some content on that as well. So um, what else? Other ideas that I have? So yeah, I guess I wanna say. So we gonna do in the first Fridays. The first Fridays, kicking that back up, or the Hurricane Hangouts will be the first Fridays at 7. You know what I'm saying? So that means the first one for this month, or not for this month, for next month will be. Oh, come on, calendar. Yeah. Oh, so it's gonna be on the first. Okay, so August 1st, 2025 is gonna be the first Hurricane Hangout. So we're gonna start promoting that bitch, pushing that bitch now. What else, Chevy Addict? I see you in the building, my boy. That's who I was talking about when I was talking about earlier, TJ. When I said I see the new generation doing, what we had done before, man. Like Chevy Addict was there. You know what I'm saying? They the new generation. I feel like they got the whole mix going on, the community there, man. And I can't wait to hop back on the scene and and fellowship with them boys. You know what I'm saying? And be in the mix. So Hurricane Hangouts will be every first Friday at 7. The first one will be August 1st, 2025. I gotta spread the word, get it out to the homies. We back. Then, like I said, we're gonna do weekly updates or weekly lives. We're gonna be Wednesdays at 7, and that's gonna be like what's going on slash Q&A sessions and stuff. So people got their questions, etc., etc. They can come in and we can rock like that. Then, like I said, the content gonna pretty much be broke down a week at a time. You're gonna be Cutlass, C10, Caprice, Tudo, Photo, Caprice, and then like whatever other vehicle that might end up in our driveway. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. Stay popping out with some shit. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes a deal just falls into your lap and like you can't pass on it. Like you gotta buy it. You got to. You got to. It's in the rules. It's an unwritten rule, but it's definitely in the rules. Let's see what else. There was one more thing that I had. Let me look at my notes. Um, what Magic Academy Tempest names I can build brand stuff. Okay. What else? So yeah, so Wednesday it'll be like garage talk. Y'all know we did have a whole nother channel called the Three DIY Brothers. Um, so what I want to do, I'll get with the other, I'll get with the others, the other two DIY brothers, and we will see what's going on with their schedule. I don't know if that's something that we could bring back like permanently for every Wednesday, but if nothing else, like I want to do Wednesdays is like a garage talk. You know what I'm saying? What I'm working on, and just do like Q&A with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Um, yes, bring your LS Swap Toyota. Come on down. Like I said, we gonna get the what you call back jumping too. We gonna get the Discord back jumping. Uh, honestly though, like Sunday, like I don't know what it was. So I went live Sunday morning, right? And the views was like crazy, like a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? But usually I don't even be up that early on a Sunday. You know what I'm saying? But there was like a great out. It was a great turnout. You know what I'm saying? For especially for something that like wasn't planned, and like I said, it just made me realize the potential back over here on YouTube and the community that we done built over the last, however many years. What it said from 2013, so over the last 12 years. So uh, definitely want to continue to, or definitely want to revive it, and bring it back to the greatness that it once was. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure that everybody understand. Life happens, and this, that, and the third. So gotta do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Uh, it was something else I had on my mind. I guess I didn't write it down, but um, oh yeah, we was talking about the Facebook page. So, well, eventually we'll get the Facebook back jumping, the Discord back jumping. Like I said, every first Friday, know what I'm saying? We do the Hurricane Hangout. Know what I'm saying? That'll be via like StreamYard. It'll be streamed over here. Wednesdays at 7 is gonna be the Q&A sessions with the Garage Talk. But we'll be in the garage and we'll be answering y'all questions. Um, and then, like I said, the content will be a little bit more organized as far as like what's going on what week. So the first week of every month will be Cutlass stuff. The second week will be C10 stuff. Third week will be Tudo Capri stuff, and the fourth week will be Photo Capri stuff. Now, if there is another vehicle that comes to the channel, then the Caprices will probably be combined in the same week, and then we'll add whatever that vehicle is to the fourth week. You know what I'm saying? And then there'll be, some random stuff there. We used to always go to the car shows. You know what I'm saying? The car shows and the car meets. Uh, Going out there talking to different people about their bills. You know what I'm saying? Really emphasizing on the DIY people. No hate or anything towards anybody that be taking their shit to dropping their shit off at shops and shit and getting their work done, but that ain't what we do over here. You know what I'm saying? We get our hands motherfucking dirty, okay? We busting knuckles over this bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's DIY gang. You hear me? So, like I said, no shade to them. So we really be focusing on the DIY person, the DIY aspect. There's a certain sense of pride. There's a certain sense of uh, it hit different when it's some shit that you built yourself versus taking it to a shop. You know what I'm saying? We not necessarily over here building fucking Rick Ross car show ass cars. You know what I'm saying? We just going, we building our cars for us. You know what I'm saying? And that's what that is. So I used to be like, hey, I do this shit on a budget, but here recently in the last 5 years, like I kind of splurge a little bit. But y'all know the 4 door I renamed, or because before the 4 door Capriza didn't even have no name, it was just known as the LS Trifecta. You know what I'm saying? But after my mom passed, um, I dedicated it to her. You know what I'm saying? I named it Dolores, and so now Dolores, Dolores got some fancy shit. You know what I'm saying? She got the Dakota Digital. You know what I'm saying? She got the car intake, all the nice accessories. Like it look real good under the hood. Like she got the Tierra grill. Know what I'm saying? She got the swingers. We need some tires for them, but we got the swingers for her. So like my mama was a diva. You know what I'm saying? Diva in a good way. She was flashy. You know what I'm saying? Light up the room type shit, man. So that's that same feeling and shit that I want to bring when I pull that motherfucker out. Like doing it for Deborah. You know what I'm saying? So she got the billet. We got the billet shifter. You know what I'm saying? We got the billet pedals. You know what I'm saying? We got the billet fucking dough seals. Like, come on now. We got the billet strikers. We got the billet vents. Like, I splurged on that motherfucker. But being that it's dedicated to my mama, I couldn't do it no other way. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, yeah, that shit. So yeah, but we gonna, like I said, life has been topsy turvy, or not necessarily topsy turvy, but a lot of things have been changing, a lot of stuff been going on. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, yeah. Oh, cheap, yeah, cheapo than splurge a little bit. That's hey, it was a one time deal though. I ain't doing that shit no more. Hell no, hell no, I ain't doing that shit no more. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I might build another car or truck or SUV or whatever, but I'm not doing it not like that no more. Not unless I hit a lotto or something. You know what I'm saying? You need a little bit of a bag to play with these shit. So uh, it's crazy, yeah. Mama definitely got her jewelry on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the tiara, like all the billet stuff, man. Like it's nice. You know what I'm saying? We just got to get that goddamn engine right. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'll bring y'all an update on that in the coming weeks and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He said, "No, you got to pat that carburetor." So TJ, he said that his carburetor is different. He said he ain't got a pat his. Back in the day, I don't know if Infamous still got them videos. So like we would make videos back and forth, like saying like, oh, well, you gotta pat the gas and do the LS shit, right? Or pat the gas for the car. So like I would make a video saying, nah, you ain't gotta do it on the LS. And then Infamous made a video saying he ain't had to pat the gas on his shit. You know what I'm saying? So good. It was like good time, man. Like I said, the community that we built, bro. Like it wasn't even about chasing the followers or the subscribers and shit no more, man. Like it was just us, man. The boys. You know what I'm saying? Even though we like spread the fuck out, like Infamous is out there on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? I know Chevy at it. He down south. My man Loco is up in Missouri. Uh, no, we was everywhere. You deleted all them videos? Why? Damn. Mine's still up, TJ. They some. I mean, you probably gonna have to dig for the motherfucker because I do got a whole lot of videos, but yeah. He said, "Oh, you almost deleted your channel?" Man, I was just talking to Brooks the other day, and Brooks was telling me how he finally got his channel back because he had lost his, and he had to do like all these emails back and forth between YouTube and shit trying to get his shit back. You know what I'm saying? So he was he was able to get it back finally. which is good. So, but yeah, you don't want to delete your channel. I'm telling you, you would like if I had deleted my shit, I'd be sick right now. I wouldn't have had nothing to come back and find y'all. Like I said, eventually the word will get out or the notifications will go out because like a lot of people, they were saying like they commented on the live video after I did the live Sunday. They were saying that like, damn, like we didn't know that his ass was live. Like they didn't get the notification, so of course, you know, we're gonna have to get back into the algorithm, and they're gonna have to uh, push. You know, I got to get back in rotation or whatever it is that we got to do. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we're gonna do it. We're gonna be on posts. We're gonna be on shorts. We're gonna be on all that shit. You know what I'm saying? He might have been pouring gas down the carburetor. I didn't think about that back then though, TJ. But yeah, cause he definitely just reached inside the car and crunked that bitch. He was like, "Yeah, look." But now, see, TJ done pull back the what you call it? Pull back the smoke. I gotta get my link tree back up. Let me see if I can share the link to y'all for the link tree. Um, so that right there is the link to my link tree, which has the links for pretty much everything. I got the link for the LS Chevy Rider merch. Y'all give me a minute because I'm gonna have to. Don't order nothing yet. Don't order nothing yet because I need to update it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we got the merch on there. I'm gonna make sure that the merch link is good. Um, hold on, let me pin that. Let me pin that comment so y'all can see it there at the top. So yeah, so we got the link for the merch, but which I said just hold off a little bit. We got the YouTube. We got the Instagram on there. We got the TikTok. We got the gaming YouTube. We also have the LSCR Amazon influencer store link. I forgot all about that shit. There is also a link to the LSCR Nation Discord, which give me a minute. I'll have that back up and running. Um, Also, Snapchat. My Amazon profile is on there. My Twitter is on there. Um, I don't know how to get back into that. Well, I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to get into that Twitter because I don't remember. I haven't used it in a long time. This says that I haven't posted on there since November of 2023 on the LS Chevy Rider Twitter. So, as a matter of fact, it ain't even called Twitter no more. It's called X. Like that's how long it's been. The fan base, we ain't used that. We made it, so you know that might be coming off. And then we have the link for the LSX Innovations. Um, as far as like, I'm looking at LSX Innovations now, and like, y'all know at one time we had a promotion, you know what I'm saying, or we had a partnership with LSX Innovations where we had a discount code where you could use the code LSCR10 to get 10% off of, you know, your purchase when you shop with them. Um, since then, their site has gone through like a total revamp. I think they changed the owners, etc., etc. I'm still gonna try to reach back out to them and make sure that like reach out to the new people, find out what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I still stand behind LSX Innovations products because that's what I use on all of my bills. You know what I'm saying? I use a LS swap place on all my cars. Cutlass, uh, Cutlass, and both Caprices. The C10, we use some different ones. You know what I'm saying? But for that one, like I said, for the Cutlass and the Caprices, I use them. Um, So I'll reach back out to them, see if we can't get a partnership going. Like we got a partnership with some other stuff. Like it's been other stuff that I've been doing and been dibbling and dabbling in and shit, but I hadn't, like I said, I haven't been active. You know what I'm saying? But it's back to business. You know what I'm saying? It's back to business. Y'all know I had slowed down on the photography. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna relaunch my photography business back. Um, for anybody that's local, you know what I'm saying? Y'all will see that. Um, what else? I think that's it. I mean, shit, that's enough. Like, that's a full plate for your boy. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you go follow us on all the socials. You know what I'm saying? Hit us on the Instagram. Instagram, like I pretty much post to regularly because it's kind of linked to my Facebook. The TikTok is pretty. I use the TikTok pretty regularly too. I haven't really been posting a lot, but the TikTok is there. Like I said, the gaming channel that didn't really take off. You know what I'm saying? I think we still got access to it, but like we probably just gonna bring the gaming stuff back over here if we want to. The Amazon, I'm looking at the Amazon shop for LS Chevrolet 254. It's still uh, good. So we gonna make sure that we updating that stuff. So different stuff that I put on there is like stuff that I use for my LS swaps. When I built my desktop a couple years ago, I put a whole list of everything that I use to build my laptop or my desktop on there. What I use when I record my videos, audio, mics, cameras, etc., etc. So a lot of this stuff does need to be updated, which I will be working on that and pushing that information out to y'all as well. The Discord, I don't know. I gotta figure out what's going with the Discord. You still got Discord, Infamous, for the Snapchat. For the Snapchat, I'm not 100% sure what's going on with that because I really don't even use Snapchat like that a whole lot no more. Um, what else? The fan base, I ain't really use. I think fan base we started fooling with when I pretty much started putting like TikTok content over there from what I can see. And then, like I said, the last one I think was the LSX Innovations one. So I would just say, stick to the big three: TikTok, Instagram, and make sure, of course, you got us here over here on YouTube. The Facebook will be coming back up. Like I said, the Discord will be coming back up, and then we'll be putting everything in the rotation. So the I guess the first big thing will be this coming Wednesday. So Wednesday at 7, we'll bring y'all up to date on everything that we got. Well, I don't know if it'd be everything because we're only going live for an hour, but we'll do. What week is this of the month? We'll do. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. So this is the third. This is technically the third. Well, actually, there's 5 Wednesdays this week. So technically, 1, 2, 3, 4. So technically, this week is four door Caprice week. So this Wednesday is live. I'll bring y'all up to speed on what's going on with the 4 door. Okay, and then we'll have like a little Q&A and shit. So Wednesday at 7. Tell everybody, spread the word. You know what I'm saying? It's going down. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you seen this video, if you missed the live, make sure you join us Wednesday at 7 right here on YouTube, and we're gonna get into the what's going on with the photo because I think that's the last one that everybody was like, oh snap, it's almost alive. Oh, that's the last one we had the issue with the oil pressure with. So like, yeah. So that'll be the one that we bring it back and have it like that. But yeah, man, make sure like I don't know, like maybe y'all have to unsubscribe and then resubscribe again to turn your notifications on. I don't know how YouTube do it these days, but uh I definitely want to make sure that y'all getting the notifications and stuff, when we do go live, so that way don't nobody miss it. But also, like I said, if you don't get the notification, listen to the sound of my voice. Wednesdays at 7 is lives. Every first Friday at 7 is a live. You know what I'm saying? We bring it back to Hurricane Hangout. So, uh, yeah. Everything else, stay tuned. Discord, Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Everything else, stay tuned. But the biggest or the most current things is this Wednesday at 7. Hop in, come through for the Q&A. We're gonna be talking about where we at on the photo box Chevy. Yeah, that's a wrap. Y'all, this is weird, man, because I ain't did this shit in a while. So I gotta get back. I gotta get my feet back. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's so much I want to talk about, but it's like I gotta boom, keep it condensed. So yeah, Wednesday at 7. You know what I'm saying? Right here, I'll probably try to schedule it so that it'll kind of be on the page, and then we can kind of go from there. So yeah, glad to be back, man. I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? Back in the cars, back with the community, man. It's good to see y'all, man. Infamous, TJ, you know what I'm saying? Chevy Addict. And like I said, I know eventually we'll get everybody back in here, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm finna text Loco, Brooks, and all them right now, bro. It's finna be lit. It's finna be lit, dog. It's up. Is that TikTok is a coin toss right now? Yeah, it is. Like I feel like I don't know what they're gonna do. So that's another reason, like I said, why I ain't put a whole lot of effort and shit off in there. So, but right here on YouTube, it's going down. So I'll see y'all Wednesday at 7. You know what I'm saying? We talking photo box Chevy shit, man. So y'all know how the saying go, my slogan go. Damn, I ain't said this shit in a while neither. All right, hold on. How I go again? Identify your weaknesses, make it your strength. Life is all about choices. Choose wisely and productivity over procrastination. And remember that the hustle don't stop, the grind don't stop.